Hi everyone, Jeremy here from Flatware Creations. I had a subscriber request for kind of a tour of my setup here, and I figured I would go ahead and do that now. House is nice and quiet, so let's go. Alright, starting over here, I have my wall of stuff, my mask, my saw, my visor, cutting snips, tons of pliers. Everyone has to have pliers. I have my hammers, and then my spray bottle, miscellaneous random bits and pieces. So if you're looking at my bench setup, you'll see I have my my small Dremel tool, my drill press, and the way I have that set up is I have these they're two 1x with a piece of angled aluminum, and what I did was I drilled holes in them. So what that helps me do is if I have a small piece of silverware, it allows me to drill. I can go right through the piece, and then if I need to change bits, I can change it and adjust this piece here so that it goes down the hole. Magnets and bits, my custom logo, some step bits, tons of magnets, always experimenting with magnets. So it's pretty much my press, my miscellaneous randomness, my ultrasonic. This, I don't normally have it filled, but I've been doing a lot of stuff with it lately. Pliers, markers, miscellaneous paintbrush. I have every fork tine that I cut off goes in here. So this is the just regular fork tines. I think this is the long ones. Yep. So the long tines go in here. The short tines go in there. My scrap goes in here, and this is all temporary. I'll often dump it out and see what I have in there. I store extra bags. These little tiny bags I use for the earrings or the fork tines, whatever they end up becoming. I have different bags here so that I can put pieces away after I make them. I have this little grinder here. I don't really use it anymore. I would just pull that out in front of my big one, but I've been able to fit everything on here. This is a 1 horsepower, 8-inch. It's actually supposed to be a grinding wheel, but what I did was I have my buffing wheel here. I actually cut off a part of the axle here so that I could put these guys on, otherwise they'd be out to like here. So I cut off a whole bunch, fit those on there. This is my white, my red, my black, and then I have this fiber wheel. And then up here I have my Dremel tools, all kinds of little different bits. And once we get to about here, I don't really use most of this stuff in here. But then my little wheels, my sanding discs, I gotta replace that one. But these guys I use a lot. And this is just a board I put up, kind of keep stuff from flying out. I should put a little guard here, but I normally always wear my mask and my goggles. Behind here, I'll show you what this rope's for in a minute. Behind here we have my Delta. I don't know what model, but I have a metal blade on it. And I made a little over 100 cuts today. I think I have about 600 or 700 cuts, maybe more, on this one blade. all cutting silverware, not stainless steel, silver plate. I don't cut sterling with it, so it's all silver plate. Up here, I have my shavings from the sterling. This is little bigger pieces. My buffing wheels, miscellaneous randomness, my solder, phone holder, a little bit of everything up here. This is all my my fire block, my ceramic. Randomness file, because you always got to have one. Got some eyes that I'll be using soon, hopefully. We're back to here. All right, so this is a whole long ways away from here where I normally sit at my vise, and then I go right to here to buff, and then I go right this way, and we have my Harbor Freight 1-ton arbor press, and I have it rigged up with Flat Wearables bending tool. It does great. I've used it a lot, and I haven't replaced the blocks yet, and I've done a couple thousand pieces. Here I have my extra size rods for that. Up here is just that. This is a piece of PVC, thick PVC that I put over the top to give me a little bit more leverage whenever I'm stamping. Back here we have a whole bunch of pieces. I did bells and wind chime, or not, yeah, bells and the refrigerator magnets today. So I have lots of pieces left to finish. And I have my little pickle pot back there. Up here we have stones, miscellaneous beads, shipping stuff. Over here we start to get into my, if you'll notice, I have lots of headphones. I have a 3-set rotation. Always have one on the charger. Lots and lots of boxes. Silverware. Cat boxes. There is no litter in those. It's all silverware and scrap. And then my last tool in here is my little Harbor Freight 1-inch belt sander. And then we'll see the mess. Lots of storage, tons of beads, and then this whole pile will leave here in a couple of days. It's all going to be wind chimes and wind ornaments and things. I classify, once I cut something up, it goes into another classification. And then that one in particular will probably get turned into a turtle or something, turtle foot. But, yep, and then stuff for shipping, my show boxes. These are my 3 main boxes. Whenever I go to shows, this box here is my power box I built. It runs off 12-volt battery, and I can use my inverter to power my small Dremel, my regular tools box, and my build box, which right now is overflowing with soon-to-be snail napkin rings. And my leather apron. And then up here we have my special order wall. I'm waiting on a piece for that little octopus. And let's see, finish the rotation. Got my fan. Tons and tons of lights. Lights everywhere. Each one of those is 1500 lumens. All LED. Glasses, wire, everything. And a clock that doesn't work. Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty. All right, well, I hope that this helps. And my whole setup here is on a kitchen dining table with no leaf in it. And then I put a 3/4 inch piece of plywood over the top. And I got my little magnet strip here. So for my tools, if I don't want to hang my hammer back up, I can just stick it on there. So I hope this is an okay video and I'm not just rambling too much. Oh, I forgot to show you. This is what this rope is for. I have my tall Dremel, and I use the rope, and I have different lengths, and it comes down and it makes this usable for me. So, and it's set right now so that my cord isn't twisted, isn't bent too hard whenever I'm working on it. But sometimes it just gets in the way. So just pull it down. And I put a little hook on the back of here. And that gets that all out of my way. Stuff hanging from there. Sorry, I'm shaking. All right, I hope you guys all have a great day. Make sure you share, like, hit the subscribe button and the little bell. And I will see you guys again soon, hopefully.